Welcome to Saxotech's Interconnect. Interconnect, as the slide said, enables news organizations to share content through all of the newsrooms, no matter what the current front-end systems are. The Saxotech Interconnect is a 100% web-based solution. The solution enables newsrooms to share both budget items, or what we're working on type of items, as well as the content that is a result of an assignment or a budget item. The screen we're looking at right now is tabular. Based on your login, you have access to the tabs. You can see I've got 6 of them up there, which we'll talk about in just a moment. In addition, I've got some most common links. And then, of course, down this middle area, I've got some budget items we'll go back to in a moment. And I also have the top 5 stories. One thing I'd like to point out is all of this content is categorized by a couple of different metrics, one of which is the submitting news organization or the submitting newspaper or group. The other item is the category by which the content could be sorted. You know, we've got an opinion category here, a sports category there. Of course, there can be news and, you know, however many that you need, features, all of those things. We also support that in terms of a budget item, which we're now looking at here in the center of the page. In addition, budget items also can share not only what text is coming, but it can also share whether or not there's a video or an audio or a photo gallery or, you know, a number of those things. So if I say, you know what, I'm really interested in the basketball finals that my sister paper, the Daily Planet's covering, I can click on this and it's going to show me detail on it. Like it'll show me the submitting news organization, which we know is the Daily Planet, the person who submitted it, in this case it's me as an administrator, and my contact information. It also shows me, which is probably the most important, if I want to be able to use this story, I want to know when the Daily Planet intends to have it done and ready so I can see the deadline of it. I can also see that they're going to have up-to-date information on all the games, and this is what they're planning on at this point. Yes, there's going to be an article. There will be many pictures available. It'll be great for a gallery. Yes, there's going to be a video of the finals. Yes, there's going to be a flash gallery as well, and audio of both coaches will be available. So at this point, this is something that, you know, I may want to watch and at least, you know, start to budget. But in addition to seeing those budget items, I'm also going to hop us back out to the front because we can see completed content as well. So at this point I kind of know that's coming, but I also have some other sports stories that the Daily Planet has posted for sharing. So I'm going to come in here and I can see real quickly that, hey, this one's looking pretty good. I know who submitted it. I know how to contact this person. The site that it came from is a Daily Planet. I can also see that they've got an image attached to this content. In addition, I can see the entire story, and just as a user I could say, you know what, I want to take this story. So what I would do is hit download. When I hit download, based on who I am, the download will behave based on who I am. For example, I am a Saxotech editorial user. So when I hit download, it takes that content in an XML format, it puts it where it's supposed to based on who I am, and it feeds right into my Saxotech editorial system. So here's a good place to kind of talk a little bit about the integration. We certainly have a published API that enables you to see our structure, also understand how the download procedure works, so that the download for any one of your publications, no matter what the front-end system is able to go into whatever process needed. You know, many cases it's a hot folder, so based on being the Daily Planet, when I hit download, this goes to a folder, and then it's, you know, put through the routine to put it into that front-end system. Call it a JazzBox or CCI or one of those systems. In addition, since I've downloaded it or subscribed to it once, the system also tracks the fact that I've done so. The purpose for this is if this content is updated, I, as a previous subscriber, would want to be aware of it. So I'm just going to quickly open up the update history so that you can quickly see it for a moment here and see how many people have actually subscribed to this. It was originally created by the Daily Planet. This one was actually linked to a budget item. And then all of these people have subscribed to it. So if it was updated again by the Daily Planet, all of these people could be alerted through, RSS or another drop of the file into the process for their front-end system. For example, this Chuck Nagash took it, and the system knows he took it, and it knows the specifics on Chuck, so it can automatically get the new copy to Chuck, which makes it a really useful tool specifically for a news organization where they don't have time to come back and look. They want, once I take it, if there's an update, send it to me again. So it makes all the sense in the world, and it really helps to make the newsroom more efficient in terms of sharing. One of the other things that I'd like to show you real quick, since we're on the topic of newsrooms sharing content, is the fact that newsrooms can automatically be subscribed to categories of feeds. So as part of the big operation where you have more than one newsroom and they all want to share content, I would, in my newsroom, automatically want to have everything that has to do with breaking news. So instead of having to go look for everything breaking news, I can automatically have the feed of breaking news come down into my newsroom. So I'm just going to show you real quickly here. I'm going to open up another browser and we're going to look at the feed of breaking news. So we'll open that browser real quick, just plug that in there, and you'll see that here is the XML of all the content that equals breaking news, and you can certainly filter it down from one paper to the other. Probably most cases everybody would want to see everybody else's breaking news. So you can certainly do that in a more automated fashion where each one of the newsrooms doesn't have to go up and subscribe to the story. They automatically get breaking news, or they automatically get breaking sports news. So it's very flexible in terms of how you want your participating news organizations to share the content. And again, we do have documented APIs. Searching, I'm going to hop us back over to this tab. You can certainly search and say, I only want to see things from the Herald Times with a high priority and only being a story type, or I want to see everything from the Saxotech Times, all of their budget items, their images, their assets, but only in the business category. So not only can I say, give me all breaking news, right? I can also go be specific, create a search criteria, and find the content I want and then basically subscribe to it. I can dictate how I want the order presented to me during a search. I can say upload times, publication dates, types, who created it. So it really gives me that kind of out-of-the-box feature function that would enable users to be pretty productive when looking for shared content. So we also realize that not all news organizations have front-end systems where there can be automation applied to the sharing of content. Some of them still work off of just a folder structure. So what we've done is we've enabled our solution to include an editor so everybody can participate. For example, I went to my edit screen. I can say I want to create a new file or a new budget item. It knows who I am, what site I belong to, what category would I like to put this in, the title I want to give it, it's a text field, the summary, what the deadline on it is as a calendar. Any kind of priorities, who I may want to add as a creator, so I can, put this new person in as the creator and give the specifics for contact information. As part of my planning or my budget item here, yes, I'm going to have an article. Yes, I'm going to have video, flash, audio, all of those kind of things. Of course, then I can save. Same holds true for create a story, right? It's a form that enables those that choose to participate or want to participate the ability to actually create the story using our Saxotech Interconnect. So I hope that we were able to show you, a little bit, some of the benefits of our Saxotech Interconnect, and we certainly look forward to showing it to you in greater detail. Thanks.